Hi YouTube, it's Molly, and today I'm here for my week 23 post-op VSG update. I hope it's going to be quick because I have finals to study for. So today I weighed in at 248, which is a 2.8 pound loss for this week. Part of that was regain. So like last week I gained a couple, I gained 1.6 last week. So the 2.8 that I lost includes that like 1.6 that I gained. But then that means I've reached a new low because I lost more than that. So I'm now at a total loss, excuse me, of 112 pounds from my highest. So I'm happy about that. Things are going back in the right direction. I'm happy with the 2.8 because it's down in the right direction and adds on, you know, more than just what I gained last week, which is good. So new low, I'm happy with it, especially because I haven't been the greatest lately. Still way better than like pre-surgery, but things have been crazy. I haven't been in the gym like every day. Been a couple days this week, which is good. It's fine, but it's not what I'm happy with. So hopefully, I'm done with finals on Thursday. So I have all of my finals on Thursday. So hopefully over break I can get back to like working out like crazy. And but I don't really know because I have no idea if I'm staying here or going home or what I'm doing. I don't know because I possibly have a job orientation in the middle of break here and not at home. I don't know. Hopefully there will be a gym wherever I am because I need to get back in it more regularly, more than like 3 days a week, which I'm sure sounds fine to some people, but it's not to me. Anyways, so yeah, I don't have a ton to talk about this week because it was a meh week. I worked out a couple of times. Mostly my eating was on plan. There have been things that aren't like perfect, but they kind like the one day I got my protein in and I had some popcorn. Was it on plan? No. Did I just go 40 days without popcorn because of back to basics? Yes. So, there were things like that, and I'm probably like making excuses for it, but I think overall things have been like better than last week at least. There were no cheesecakes being placed in front of me for free, so that's a positive. The only thing that I really wanted to talk about this week happened last night, actually. So I work with police, like WPI, campus police, because of EMS. And all of our calls that we go on, an officer gets called out to as well. So you kind of get to know the guys, and if you're like me and you don't live on the main campus, you hang out in the police station a lot, so you get to know people. And there's this one officer on the force that he's that like typical older, larger, really outgoing, knows everybody cop. And you're like, how did you ever pass your physical fitness test? But like, he's just a great goofy guy, and you're just like, yeah, whatever. Like, apparently he somehow passed the physical fitness exam at some point in his life. But anyways, yeah, so he's really talkative, and he knows everybody. And this year, he just hasn't been as talkative with me, and I thought it was weird because, especially with those of us that are on EMS, he's much more talkative with, he's pretty outgoing with, like, everybody on campus, but he gets to know us a little bit more, so, you normally have, like, longer conversations with him and stuff. This year, he just hasn't I've been getting more of the, like, you're just a general student, like, hello, how are you, as in passing, and not the, like, special EMS treatment. And I thought it was really weird. And then I was sitting down in the EMS office last night when I was on duty, or a couple nights ago, whatever. And he stopped by, said hello, and then, like, 2 minutes later, he came back, and he started, like, profusely apologizing, and I was so confused, and he goes, I had no clue that you were the same girl that I worked with last year. Like, he had no idea. He thought I was new on the squad, that he had no idea. I don't know if he went and, like, saw, because we sign out radios and packs and keys and everything. So I don't know, like, if he went and saw my name and saw that I was the one signed on or something, but, like, somehow all of a sudden after an entire term of seeing me, you know, multiple times a week on campus and on duty, it finally clicked in his mind that I am the person that he worked with last year, and I'm not some, like, new EMT. So that was kind of really surprising to me. It kind of blows my mind when people, like, completely don't recognize you. Like, there's one thing about, like, being surprised at, like, how you've changed or something, but, like, not recognizing you at all, I still, like, I don't believe that that can happen. I don't know. It blows my mind every time it does happen. So, I don't know. He had so many kind words of encouragement, and I afterwards I felt bad that, like, I didn't tell him I had surgery, just because he's a bigger guy, and he made some comment about, like, I've been thinking about doing something, and you know, trying to lose weight and this and that, and after I felt, like, really bad that I didn't say anything, because I don't know if, like, his something is, like, surgery, and now I kind of feel bad that I didn't say anything, because if that's what his something is, I kind of would, like, love to talk to him about it, but, hopefully he'll, like, bring it up again. I'm sure he will, because he's such a nice guy, and now that he realizes that it's me, I'm sure he'll be more talkative, but, like, there's something about it that's, like, been bugging me that he said, you know, I've been looking into doing something, and I'm like, it's a weird way to word I need to lose weight, unless you're, like, looking into surgery or something. So I feel really bad, but at the same time, I'm just not to the point yet where I'm, like, okay with, like, oh, you've lost a lot of weight. Oh, yeah, I had my stomach cut out. Like, I feel like it's something more down the road. Like, I don't just blurt it out to everybody. That being said, a couple people do now know I'm a little bit more open about it, but, like, I don't know, maybe it's something about the police force, like, you tell one person and pretty soon all of the guys are going to know. I don't know. But I feel really bad because he's such a nice guy, and I kind of have just been, like, replaying in my mind, and I kind of have this odd feeling that that's what he was talking about, and I'd kind of love to be there if that's what he's thinking about, to, like, answer any questions and be supportive and all of that stuff, because this has honestly been one of the greatest decisions I've ever made for myself. I couldn't be happier with it. There's days where I'm just like, I'm 20 years old. What happens when I'm 40? Like, who knows? But then I get over it because I'm like, I've lost 112 pounds. I'm happier than I've ever been. I'm healthier than I've ever been. You know, yeah, so we don't have long-term data about the effects of this, but I can tell you that my long-term data of being 360 in my teens wasn't going to end well for me. So, you know, there are days where I question myself, like, you know, I'm 20. Why did I, like, you know, but anyways, that's, I guess it's a non-scale victory for the week that people don't recognize me, but, like, now it's kind of turned itself on me, because at first, like, I felt really good about it, and now I'm just like, come back and talk about it. I want to know if you want to, like, have surgery, because I want to be here for you. So, I don't know, hopefully he'll bring it up again or something, but I don't want to be that person either to, like, misread it and be like, you should have surgery, and then find out that that's not what he was thinking at all. Because I don't think he's, like, huge. I'm a really bad judge. I'm probably smaller than him now. He's not like what I was before. But anyways, now I'm just rambling about this guy on the police force, and yeah. So I'm pretty sure that's all I have to say this week before I use up another 5 minutes talking about a police officer. Anyways, I'm gonna go buy a giant coffee and camp out in the library because I have a massive amount of studying to do for finals. So I hope you all have a great week, and I will see you all soon.